Yeah.
Action.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. This week we've got a band on known for their poppy psychedelic music. One of the coolest things that's ever happened during an interview happened with these guys. This is episode 117 of... This is episode 117 of In It to Spin It with Kuroma. So when we were in Calgary 2 months ago, we stopped at the famous Hot Wax 37-year-old record store. Our friend Shannon told us to go. Saw some cassettes from some Vancouver bands. That was neat. I'd had my eye on this record for a while since it came out in January of 2015. This is Pond, Australian psych band. I thought it'd be perfect for this episode. Kind of ties in. Really cool die-cut cover, great artwork. I think this is their 5th or 6th album. They've been around since 08, 07. I listened to the record. I like it overall. There's some parts that are just fantastic. It's probably best listened to Sun in Your Eyes. Some really trippy, atmospheric stuff. Some of it sort of meanders. Again, that might be the point, though. Give it a listen. There's definitely some good stuff on here that make you want to spin the record as a whole. Check it out.
Okay, go. Action.
So we met up with the guys... 1, 2, 3. So we met up with the guys from Kuroma at Malkinville where they were supporting Tame Impala on an opening slot. It was an amazing night all around. We'll start with a little recap of Tame Impala, then get into our chat with the boys from Kuroma. Enjoy. Action?
Action.
Hey everybody out there, we are super thrilled to be here at the historic Malkinville in Stanley Park in the heart of Vancouver with a band known for funky psychedelic pop grooves. This is Kuroma. Say hi to everybody out there.
Hi.
Hey. Simon, Hank, James, and Will. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome to be sitting here. It's really cool. I've never done an interview at the Malkinville, so I'm pretty stoked. It's been around for ages. So this tour, you are opening slot for Tame Impala support. Their new album is coming out shortly. What did you guys think of the lead single to their tunes?
Really cool.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. It's always good.
They can't really go wrong.
Yeah, they don't miss.
Yeah.
They're like Michael Jordan music.
Yeah. Apparently the new one's going to be inspired by Goa Trance. There's a little blur, so I'm really interested to hear the new one.
It kind of sounds good.
Yeah, I can see that.
Have you heard some of it? No?
Only what everybody's heard. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to hear that record, but let's get into yours. I believe it's your 3rd, right? Kuroma Rama. It's only 2 months old, or not even maybe, but full of cool sunny hooks, deep grooves, great moods. Tell us a little bit about this one and how it might differ from the first two and where you guys were at in the recording process and the mindset, what you wanted to achieve.
I would say that this one's just more like pop centric than the other ones.
Full out pop.
Even though the other ones definitely have a lot of pop in them, This one's just a little bit more like just kind of chiseled down to the essential pop necessities, I guess.
The hooks.
And yeah, and a lot of the lyrics too are like a little bit more direct.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, and trying to keep a little, you know, trying to color it after that.
Yeah.
Like simple kind of foundation.
Okay.
A bunch of crazy color on top of that.
Yeah, well, there's definitely a lot of color in the videos. They're really cool. We'll get to those after. There's a lot have been said about your guys' MGMT connection. I think two of you played in the touring aspect of that band, and Ben from them helped produce this new record. And I just want to ask about, with such an MGMT background or influence in the studio, how is it ever difficult to make sure that the finished product comes out as a unique Kuroma sound?
I think it always does.
Yeah.
I think the challenge is like trying to convince other people not to just listen for that connection. It's kind of annoying. Like I don't think they sound that much alike. I mean, we sound more like MGMT than we sound like Kanye West. You know, like there is some compatibility, but like I think that it's a totally different beast. The way that, and having been in both bands, like I can say that the way that we approach everything, recording, the live show, is so different. Okay. And then I think the songs are also really different. But
is that why you wanted to avoid an internet presence early on?
I think that was just like, I don't know, that's kind of just where I was at back then, because everybody was on MySpace, and I just
didn't want part of it. It was like a little too weird in the beginning.
And I think just that was the nature of the first album too. It was supposed to sound like an obscure psychedelic find almost, and it seemed weird to me to try to like
promote it,
pimp it on social media.
Oh, that's cool. It's good to hear that perspective.
Without a sound, people think they understand, but they're just living on, acting the same. Never really noticed how.
Speaking of the videos, let's link your newest one. I believe it's only 2 weeks old again. Love is on the way. Maybe for the people at home, if they haven't heard it, talk about the positive message in that song and how it came to be sounding the way we all hear it today.
I had the chorus lyric written, and that's pretty much it. I don't know, I didn't really even like it, but then I showed it to Simon, and he was like, this is really cool, let's do something with this, and he kind of made it into this, the groovy, I don't know, kind of primal sound.
Well, I think it's one of the only songs, well there's other ones, but one of the few songs on the record that came from like a program beat, you know, we kind of played around it. Like I made this kind of baggy, you know, Mancunian sort of, you know, ecstasy vibe, bongo fest, and then like Will played an awesome part around it. We all kind of found our
spot.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, well, there's that video. Check it out.
There's no way, there is on the way.
To everyone here, fun questions. An artist, any artist, group, living or dead, if you could go back in time to see them live in their prime. Let's go around.
Okay. I would say King Crimson, 1970.
They're on tour. They're on tour right now.
I know, and I hear it's really good, so maybe King Crimson now. That doesn't count. No, fine, King Crimson 1970.
Sweet. That's good.
Maybe like Siamese Dream era, Pumpkins.
SP,
Of course.
Nice.
Maybe like Big Star, when they were still playing.
Okay.
Like Stooges, like
nice,
69, 70, 71.
That is
Stooges.
a great call. No one's ever said that, and that should be said.
Yeah, that seemed like they were probably pretty cool show. Other than that, I mean, I like to go way back in time. I'm like, here, go to Bach's church here, like a Bach cantata or something like that.
Okay.
Or
And Hank, what do you got?
Suicide.
Suicide?
Like in 19. Because there's not even any video of
them
there's
playing?
not much of anything. It's
Yeah.
just accounts of
But
just like how intense they are.
You've seen the video where Alan Vega is just whipping that chain into like
no, I've never
anybody
seen
who
that.
tries to come close to the stage, he just takes this chain.
Yeah,
and
I want to
slams
go
it on
back.
the ground.
I want to go back and be scared to death by Alan Vega.
Of the chain. Okay. Last question here. What song in Kuroma's catalog are you guys proudest, or for you or whoever, proudest to have written or proudest to play live? Is there a certain one that you just have a soft spot for? I know they're probably all you guys' babies, creation-wise.
Maybe The Only Child from this album.
Yeah. Okay. And why is that? Just the content, or?
Yeah, all of it. Like,
Yeah.
it's a really fun one to play live because it's got this chord progression that you can just kind of sink into. And then it's got a big solo. And I like the lyrics. Like, I wrote the lyrics really fast. And those are always the most, I don't know.
I found them. You were in my house. Yeah, I found them when I was cleaning up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Saved them.
Nice.
Sell them for millions of dollars.
Could have never been.
What about you guys?
You got a favorite one to play live, or?
I was going to say The Only Child.
Yeah,
There
me
you-
too.
Really
There you
fun
go.
to come up with a drum part for that.
I like that you mentioned the chord progression, because that's something that most people might not think of to be proud of that you created, you know what I mean? Other than just the lyrics, but that's cool.
Well, that's always that's usually what I like.
Makes a
the
good
most.
song for you?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's a good little chat with you guys, and can't wait to see you and Tame Impala tonight, and best of luck in the future. And before we go, we should get a little shot.
Oh yeah.
Superpowers unite.
He has a new Pearl Jam tattoo on the other side as well.
Get on down there.
Wait, can you take a picture of this too?
Let's end it up. We gotta get the handshake. That's the end.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thanks so much, man.
See ya.
See ya.
Thanks, Steve.
But let's really get this.
Let's get a picture.
Can you take a picture of the
And we gotta get
the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit?
I gotta get one hype photo with me and you guys to
Leg up like this.
for the
maybe a
episode.
leg up like that.
Yeah.
I love your t-shirt too.
Oh, thanks. We're representing a certain era very hard.
Billboards for 90s music.
Fuck that.
Okay, wait. Oh, you're doing it. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.